Hello, I'm Rob Whiteman, Chair of University Hospitals Dorset, and it's a pleasure to brief you on our board meeting held on Wednesday, the 26th of July. We looked at a number of issues in terms of present performance. 61% of patients are waiting 4 hours in our accident and emergency departments. That's showing a steady improvement over time. We would like to be a bit higher than that on our plan to improve. But there is steady improvement taking place. In terms of people waiting for treatment, surgery, we are showing a good, steady improvement on bringing down the waiting lists. And for people waiting 65 weeks, we continue to show improvements there. By now, we would have liked to have eliminated all cases of 78 weeks or more, but we still do have some cases, and that's owing to recent pressures. For example, you'll know that there is industrial action taking place in the NHS, but please be assured that we're determined to eliminate those 78-week cases as soon as possible. University Hospitals Dorset is a large trust. We have a budget of over £700 million a year and 10,000 staff. In terms of our budget performance at the moment, at the end of Q1, that's the end of June in this financial year, we're showing a deficit of around £7 million, so that's about 1% of our total expenditure. We will need to balance the books this year and make sure that we do so wherever possible by efficiency. We don't want to impact on patient safety or getting through the work that's needed. Our workforce is vital to us. At the moment, we're running with a turnover of 13.4% every year, where that's the percentage of staff leaving our organisation. That's not unusual, I'm afraid, for an NHS body, but it's higher than we would wish. About 6.5% of our posts are vacant, and that demonstrates the huge amount of recruitment work that's going on. The number of vacancies is roughly half the turnover, and we will continue to recruit in order to make sure that we've got people, but also then to give them skills to do the job and to hopefully have good careers in the NHS. Finally, there were some lovely moments at the board meeting. We had a patient story from somebody who had experienced our hospital at home service, where the advice and support from the ward is delivered in their home virtually, and we had a lovely reflection of how much that had helped somebody. We also heard from our councillor governors, who told us about all the events they're holding across Dorset in order to brief you on the changes that are taking place to our services. Remember that as a foundation trust, members of the public and staff can become members of the hospital, and those members elect a council of governors who are the eyes and ears of the trust, but also have a constitutional role. For example, they appoint me as the chair, and my job as the chair with the non-executive directors is to work with Siobhan Harrington, the chief exec, and the executive team running the hospital in order to make sure we make as much improvement as possible. I hope that briefing is useful. Our next public board meeting is on the 27th of September. That meeting will be a face-to-face meeting, and if you're interested in attending, look at our website or contact the company secretary team. Okay, bye-bye.